Okay, we go now to Lloyd's Clan. You ever heard of Casey Tibbs? Ever heard of Bobby Shaw? Well, he's here tonight. And the next rider out, ladies and gentlemen, is Bobby Shaw, Arlene, Montana, with the chaps on. There we go. Look at this with you.
We couldn't bring all our props all the way with us. So we have all our props, so we just have them in parts and pieces. This is our bar. It's hardwood. Cowboys have always had reputations for being hellraisers, and it's usually pretty well deserved. But once a buckaroo hits town with his partners, he's just looking for some fun. Sometimes the fun comes at the expense of the townsfolk. And almost always, it's the bartender at the local watering hole who's first in line.
I didn't get you.
You know, it's said every story has a hero, or at least one character that main. But to call Larry anything else than grotesque is bordering the edge of insane. In a tavern booth in the days of our youth, we sat wasting away precious time. And one day, when insured, though you may think it crude, is a plot for this story and rhyme. Now Larry, he liked to bet. He yelled where he sat in a voice that was screechy and high.
Hey, Marky, I'll bet you $10 bill I can bite my left eye.
Now this keeper, overgrown for being congenial, weren't known in his conversation often lacked grace. All the hours therein we'd spent in that day were never once a smile on his face. He glared at our friend with an evil-like grin. I sure didn't think he'd buy it. But he reached in the till, pulled out a bill, and said,
I'd like to see a track.
Well, Larry popped out his glass eye, bit it not hard, then returned the thing to his socket.
Good, huh?
He picked up his winnings. All the time while he's grinning, stuck it in his pocket. The tender's face, it turned red. Some cuss words were said. 'Twere hard to see he weren't too tickled. Larry saw the spies in those bloodshot eyes and grinned. That grin he grins when he's pickled.
You're a strange sort of bloke.
Rick, JT probably does.
You're a strange sort of bloke. Most folks laugh at that joke. But I can see you didn't think it was too funny. I'll give you a chance to win back your wins by showing you I can bite my right eye.
You couldn't be blind. I myself see you find your way through the tables now to the John. I think you're trying to bluff. I'm calling your hand, kid. You're on.
Well, Larry weren't blind, and that was easy to see, and his keep thought he'd found his reprieve. So he laid down a 10 spot, folded his arms, but Larry had a trick up his sleeve, you see. Larry'd been kicked in the mouth as a kid by a horse when he was trying to fight. What few of their teeth were left after that episode, some years later he lost in a fight. This time he didn't pop out any last peeper though. He acted like he'd give it a try. With the toothless grin of a man richer by 10, he used his false teeth to bite his right eye. Well, the bartender blew. He cussed Larry clean through. Said,
Take the money, get out of my bar. Took most of my pay up and swindled. Just get out of here while you still got a face.
I assure you, sir, it was all, I was just done in jest. I didn't mean to make you upset. I'll give you a chance to win back I'll give you a goal to win back your goal. If you care, just to make one more bet. See, I'll take that 20 and I'll add to it 10. If you'll take a shot glass and go to the far end of the bar and sit it there and just put the juice from the snooze in my mouth, I'll fill that glass. I got maybe one drop on the bar, sorry.
Well, the bartender knew it was at least 20 foot along that bar made of inlaid hardwood. Although he knew men were good with their aim, no one was known to be that good. So he took up the bet, and he laid down his dough, and that shot glass was placed quick and neat. Larry stepped up spry, let tobacco juice fly. Not a drop came within 7 feet. Larry was beat, revenge was sweet, the keeper laughing.
I knew it. Target was too far.
He walked up with a grin, pocketed his win, grabbed a rag and started to clean up the bar.
Hey, what's with the grin? It's just you're now into me, Tim.
He said, cleaning up the bar all the while.
I bet my friends where they are, I could spit on your bar. You wipe it up with a smile.
Let's have a hand for that there desperado that knows how to play the game.
Jack wanted me to bring up one thing for all you little cowboys that want to grow up and be big cowboys. See these things here? You'll learn when you go out into the countryside to round up cows. Be careful when you squat. Just a pointer. Pointer. Did anybody get that?
Thank you for that good advice. When the rowels roll and you're squatting low, you could get snakely bit. Is that right? 2 rowels at a time? Okay, any more from Boyd's group?
Yeah, we got some.
Miss Janice, she knows the scoop here.
Well, we did a little listening this year at the family reunion, because you'll hear the darndest things said if you're really listening. So we got the top 10 list here of the things you hear at the family reunion when you go in with a bunch of Berezay. Okay, at the bottom of the top 10 list we got, now these are things we really heard here at the reunion this year, okay? Number 10, you know you're at the Berezay reunion when the Canadians line up from the north and the Americans are lining up from the south in the grub line. Number 9. Now this happened when there was a little kid running down the road and he was shooting his squirt gun and this lady says, "Go get that lady over there."
Turn up the volume.
Oh, we can't hear you.
Can't hear me? Okay. Right here? Okay. We heard this one when there was this lady get squirt by these little kids with their squirt guns, and she's getting pretty wet, so she says, "Go over there and get that lady." Who was walking down the road. This is what that lady said. She says, "It's not okay to shoot the old ladies." Number 8. I don't know if I can say this the way I heard it, but I heard it down by the ballpark. It goes something like this. "Come on, baseball, let's play ball." Number 7. Now we heard this. There's some little kids walking down the road and there was some people trying to drive down And the little kid stops him and he says, "Are you going to kill a fish?" Number 6 on the top 10 list of things you'll hear at the Berezay reunion. Whose kid are you anyway? Number 5. When you come to the Berezay reunion to play 3-on-3, they paint a handprint on the basketball. Number 4. Oh wait, we need some duct tape for this one.
Jeremy's got it.
Oh yeah, we do. Now, Uncle Dean, get this on. You gotta get this on just right. You're the one that said it.
Oh,
yeah.
This is Larry Scow's idea. My son-in-law, hold my glasses up. See, you take one like this, and you put it over the nose, see? This is for the duck race.
Go ahead and read your thing, Mom.
And you take another one, and you put it over the mouth, like this, in case you fall in so you don't drown. You can just flop it down so you don't drown. Okay, number 3 on the top 10 list things you'll hear at the Berezay reunion. When 267 people show up to ski behind one boat, you're at the Berezay reunion. Now we heard this one down at the horseshoe pit. It says, "Hey, you guys, quit throwing your butts around here." There's a cigarette butt in the sand pit. Okay, and this is the number 1 saying you'll hear at the Berezay reunion 1998. "I'm in charge!" Thank you, Dennis. That concludes Lloyd's. Now we go to Alvin's group. And so Aunt Nora, if you'd get in what? And Miles, Nikina, Allie, and Quinn will do a skit.
Jeff and Kylie. Jeffrey and Kylie.
Okay, Jeffrey. Okay.
I gave it to him.
You want one, Josie?
We're gonna do a skit, and we're gonna pick 4 volunteers, 4 adult volunteers. We need John Stein, Grandpa Vern, Tom Watson, and Donnie. You guys need to come up here. Hi, welcome to Nikita's Candy Store. Can I help you? Do you have any, Hershey's with almonds? Sorry, we're all out. Gosh, I really wanted some. Hi, can I help you? Yeah, do you have any Snickers? Sorry, we're all out. I never come to the stupid store again. Hi. Hi, can I help you? Do you have any M&Ms? M&Ms with peanut butter? Sorry, we're all out. Hi, do you have any peppermint patties? Sorry, we're all out. Hi. Hi, can I help you? Do you have any Tootsie Rolls? Sorry. Do you have any Reese's Pieces? No, we don't. Do you have any Mounds? All out. Man, what kind of candy store is this? What do you have? All we have are these dumb suckers hanging around.
Well, as soon as those suckers get in their seats,
Honey, I sang at your wedding reception when you and Jack got married 29 years ago. Let's see if you remember the song. And also, are you ready? It's kind of going to be dedicated to all the newlyweds. We have quite a few young people up here that have just gotten married. And all those prospective people, young men and women who, we hope, in the near future, will find their prospective loved one and want to get married. You know, do it the right way. Right, here it goes. Okay. I think we can share this one. They say there's a tree in the forest, a tree that will give you a sign. Come along with me to the sweet
This has to do with some blonde jokes you may have heard. To start that out, I'll tell you a couple of blonde jokes. There's these two blondes walking down this river. One was on one side and one was on the other side, and as they're walking along, the one blonde yells across, says, "Hey, how do you get to the other side?" And the other one thought and says, "You're already over there." And this other blonde goes into a store and wants to buy a TV set, and she goes up to the guy there, and she's looking at this thing on the shelf, and she goes, "You know, I really want to buy this, you know," and he says, "We don't sell the blondes." Okay, and so she left, you know, and she's really mad. So she said, "Yeah, I'm going to trick him. I'm going to go change my hair." So she colored her hair, and she came back, and she looked at that, and she goes, "I'd like to buy that TV set right there and on the shelf." He says, "We don't sell the blondes." And she goes, "How do you know I was a blonde?" He says, "That's a microwave." Okay. The following, can I have my firing squad up here? Right here. Stand right here at attention. And face this direction, right here. Now don't misfire any of those or anything. Be careful. Wait a minute, I'm in the wrong spot. Hey, okay. Our first woman that's going to be executed is Deanna Berezay for not packing enough power bars in Bruce's lunch. Fire squad, ready, aim.
Hey, look, tornado!
Oh, okay. Our next one is Nora Berezay, who's going to be executed for stressing out over all her children. Squad, ready? On your mark, get set. Linda Berezay. This woman is going to be executed. She refused to have any more children. Ready, aim, fire! Come on, you guys, pay attention. Okay, our next two women are going to be executed. Come forward. Maxine Maurer and Kathy Stein. Maxine is going to be executed for washing Stan's underwear with a pink t-shirt, and it all turned pink. Kathy is being executed for leaving John's tackle box at home the last time he went to LeClaire Creek for a week of fishing and camping. Okay, fire squad. Ready, aim. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you, fireman squad. Our next number is Kevin Can Wait.
I am the gatekeeper of Heaven's Gate. I give a test to any of those who come up to heaven. They must pass this test in order to go beyond this gate.
Only one.
Only one.
Get one in each half.
If I take two, are you going to beat me up?
Jordan!
I don't want one. Because you don't want one either.
Told you wear a
You don't
seatbelt.
like them.
Okay, there's one test you must do before you go into heaven. And you must spell this one word. You cannot go. Spell the word love. Alright, you can go away. Go ahead. Enjoy. Brandon Berezay. Darn motorcycle jumps, huh? Breaking ankles. Right. You spell one word. Spell love. Make it. Jerry. Water water skiing in a tube without a life jacket. Anyways, you have to spell this one word. Spell love. Okay, you can go in. It's tough. Linda Berezay. Nice to meet you. I mean, this guy. I'm sorry, this kid's drove you to an early death. Alright. I need you to spell one word for me. Spell love.
L-O-V-E.
Okay, you may pass. Oh crap, can you hang on a second? Oh, darn, stupid. Just hang on a second here. Your husband was supposed to come up here at the same time you were. Yeah, but he's running on Mormon Standard Time, so he's going to be a little late. I have this meeting, so I have to go to this meeting. So can you take over, just have him spell the word, you can go beyond. Real simple. Should you do that for me? Sure.
I'm sorry. Yes, I am. I just have to do one simple thing to spell one little word.
Okay. What do I have to spell?
Czechoslovakia.
Just in time, and all through my coffee break time, I say a little bit for you. It's in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. Forget about our nothing together forever. That's all we got to do. Love me, be heartbreak for me.
Dean and Enola's family, Jenny Lynn. Okay, we'll have Dean. He's got to come up and do a number. It's nice to have Murray back singing that song. He sang it on the answering machine, and I waited. I had about 40 calls on the answering machine until I could get a tape recorder, and I taped it. But anyway, he used to sing that in church at Corvallis, Montana, when he was 12 years old to his mother. Sister Judd was a red-headed, really bouncy chorister, and she, unknown to Enola, got Murray. And so this Sunday on Mother's Day, they stood up there and hear Murray's turn and did like he did tonight. And so, anyway, that's, is there anybody else from our family? Kathy?
Kids are getting too old and too cool. Okay. Kids are too old and too cool.
Kids are too old, too cool.
Well, I guess we go from Dean to Ray's family. Anybody here? You see, I want you to know, folks, that I haven't changed a whole lot. When I was born, I was ugly. They slapped my mother instead of me. But I want you to know, and Vern will vouch for this, because he's a few years older than me. When I got to be about 7 or 8 years old, I was so good looking that when neighbors was having special company, they'd throw their kids in the cellar and come and borrow me. And then I grew up and reverted back. But anyway, how about that angel sister Marie's family now with their program? Grandpa Berezay were the same kind of people. How many here work for a living? That's the most important job there is, aren't it? Okay. Are you ready?
Thanks, man.
basketball.
Tour guide for this evening.
years, and my husband here, I've been trying to take care of him, but he's got Alzheimer's.
Okay.
What's your name?
Come this way. This lovely place is our home.
You have very nice facilities here.
Why, thank you. We try.
How many rooms do you have?
I think we have about 250 rooms.
Oh.
Is he gonna be okay there?
I think so. Do you have any entertainment?
Oh yes, we've got TVs in every room. Our guests really love those.
You have games. He loves games.
Oh yeah, we have games, cards.
Well, it looks like a very, very nice place. I think you will have a very nice time here.
I think so too.
I'll ask him how he likes the place. Honey, do you like the place?
It's a very nice place with nice people. But they won't let me fart.
Questions. Okay? And I have some pennies here. So, Uncle Dean, if you don't mind, come on up here. Do you smell any perfume?
No.
There's a scent. Hey, Donnie, come on up.
I can smell it.
Because Robert's sitting next to you. Do you see any pears? Do you see any fruit? Any fruit?
Yes.
There's a pear. Hey, Tim, come on down. Come on, Gimpy, I know it hurts. It's good exercise, though. You need to walk.
Don't make me laugh.
By the way, these are all pennies, and I'm putting them head up.
What's wrong, Tim? I'm not going to show you.
You won't see it.
See any cars? Cars?
No.
Well, there's 3 Lincolns. Cody, come on up. See any snakes?
No.
There's 4 copperheads. There's my final guy. Eric, come on up. Come on, man. Going in here? Okay. See any sex? Not for 5 cents, you're not.
he lived there all of his life. He grew up in a family business. His dad was a safari guy. He learned to trade. He was out there, and he was a safari guy. He had a lot of questions. You know, he's an inquisitive young man. And he got to know the wilderness and the jungles and the safaris quite well, and all the animals. One day, he was probably in his 60s. He was out showing these people some stuff, and a rhino came along. Hit the jeep they were in, rolled, and killed this guy. Anyway, he died, and he got up to the pearly gates, and old St. Peter was standing there, and he said, well, Joe, it says, you lived a pretty good life. You showed a lot of people around. You made some people very happy. He says, all your paperwork seems to be in order. Why don't you come on in? He says, before I do, he says, I have one question. He said, I grew up on the plains of Africa, and I talked to all these people, and no one ever knew, and maybe you do. He says, is a zebra a white horse with black stripes, or a black horse with white stripes? St. Peter scratched his head. No, I don't rightly know. I know somebody who does. Let me call him up. So he gets on the horn to the main office and says, hey, God, I got Joe down here. He's all ready to come in, but he's got a question. He says, well, send him up. I'll answer it for him. And so St. Peter gave him directions, walked into God's office, and sat down, and the receptionist said, Joe, he's waiting for you to go on in. So he goes in, and he's back there, God's in there, and being busy monitoring the worlds and the universes. Looks up and says, hi, Joe, what's your question? He says, are zebras white horses with black stripes, or black horses with white stripes? God scratched his head for a minute and said, they are what they are, and dismissed it. Well, a week went by, and old Joe's still scratching his head about the answer, and bumps into St. Peter at the social. St. Peter goes, Joe, I gotta know. What's the answer to that question he had? Are zebras white horses with black stripes or black horses with white stripes? He says, you know, I don't know. He says, didn't God answer your question? He said, well, he did, but I didn't understand the answer. He says, well, what do you say? He says, well, they are what they are. He says, oh, it's easy. They're white horses with black stripes. Well, how do you know? Because if they were black horses with white stripes, he would have said, they is what they is.
Well, thank you very much. Is that all, Marie? That's your group? How about you, Julie? You got any more? Well, anyway, I think that concludes our program for tonight. And who's in charge?
You are. She is. I am.
Are we breakfasting up in the morning? Together or apart? Oh, okay.
Get away. Get in there. Out of water, bud. You ready? Ready?
Are you Dallas and Jeremy?
Okay. I'm in charge. What do they win? Okay, what did we win?
Who do you want to give it to first? These guys?
Okay, we're going to give it to Jordan first. He won. He won the raft race. River, raft.